Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, it's the Iron Man.
Hi.
Right there. What are we doing? We're doing a custom hardcore challenge. It's called the Iron Man Challenge. The rules of the challenge should be right over there somewhere. This episode, we're going to finish doing some stuff here in Ashen Vale, if we can. We're going to see if we can finish up the elemental bracers. We're going to run up here and see Sheldrin. And then we're going to go head around this way into the Howling Vale. Get the Tome of Meldrandris, somebody like that. Something. What's the name? Melthandris. Thandis? Thandris. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Anyway, I hope you guys and gals are doing well today. Sure do. I've been listening to Prickly Productions, Victoria, and also discovered her. She has another channel. There's a link to it on her page. She's doing it's like a little journey for herself, and it's wonderful to watch. She has a wonderful personality, great sense of humor. Her voice, for me personally, is so calming and soothing. Really enjoying it. She's doing Stardew Valley and also Graveyard Keeper, which we played on the channel here. It's fun to see somebody play a game and figure things out. That game is... there's a lot to do in the game. There's a lot to learn, but it's a fun journey. Some people don't enjoy that. I enjoy it. To a point. Sometimes things are so convoluted, at least to me in a game, that it's not so much fun. But it's a funny little story. There's interesting writing. It's a gem of a game. And I got to be honest, there's something about Scottish accents. It's just, I'm fascinated with it. It's such a beautiful language, I think it is. It's wonderful to listen to. She's also very pretty. She's so pretty. Like her voice fits perfectly. Sometimes you hear somebody's voice and you know, especially if you've listened to somebody for a long time, but you've never seen them, you kind of, I think people tend to form, like they have an idea of what this person might look like, right? Just lovely, so lovely. All right, let me get focused up. This is the Iron Man Challenge. We don't want to die. Got an undead priest behind us. Behind us, even. I'm out of mana here completely. It's just the sucky part about being in the water. Let's get a drink, and we'll work from the land. Much safer. I want to tag this mob before he gets it if I can. So we were here last episode, and there was a couple of people here. Kind of forgot the Horde also have stuff to do here. Which one are you going for? All right, I'll go for this one. I think there's a rare that can be on this island. I might be mistaken there. Have I gotten any of the... None. Got none of them. He's got 2 mobs on him here. What is that? Kind of weird. Oh no. That was Tidris. That's the mob I was thinking of. It's not an elite or a rare, but we have no mana. And we are useless without mana, so we have to reset here. Okay, yikes. Where are you at? Right here. I can't believe we've not picked up one bracer yet. You have to combine 5 of them, I believe, to get the divining scroll or something like that. Some such thing. Quests like this is where warlocks and the undead shine. Warlocks have the underwater breathing. The undead can stay underwater for at least several minutes, right? What I'm going to do... These things have a frost nova, so I want to be up top. So you don't get novaed underneath the water. I think they have frost nova. These mobs are always close together right here. I don't have enough mana, my friend. Hold on, I'm trying. I'm trying. Wait. Thank you, brother. I can't have your intellect. You can have my fortitude, though. I think that's what he asked me. Tidris? Yeah. Far side of the island. Is that the... Did he just give me that? I think he did. I'm going to wait till he's not targeting me. Because I think he came back and gave it to me because he saw it disappeared. People don't know what the Iron Man challenge is. They don't know I can't have buffs. If I do another Iron Man, I'm probably going to name it No Buffs. See if it'll discourage people from buffing me up. We got one. Oh, we have 3. Okay. Yeah, we need 5 of these. I guess we got the last 3 kills here because we had none. Probably drink here. Oh, I can't get up here. Okay. Figured he just would have come around this way. Nice. I think we just need one more. Ooh, that was weird. I have to do a lot of wanding here. I don't have any mana. Elemental water. A weird thumbnail. So maybe Tidris is the follow-up to this. Did I miss that? I did miss it. It's a big one to miss. Bubbling water. I don't know why I said it like that. Nothing. Don't really need shadow protection up. 250 mana. Okay. Okay. Pretty good wand. Well, it's an upgrade, that's for sure. I don't know why I'm getting weird thumbnails. Because I'm weird. See that druid down there? The aquatic form. Come on. Give me the bracer. Come on, man. What is... Oh, I thought I had water breathing right there or something. No. I'm in combat till she finishes that. Frost damage increased by 50. That's a fair amount of damage increase. Nothing I can do about that. That's not dispellable at all, right? Well, it's magic. It is. Wait a minute. I can dispel magic. I can dispel it. I'm a priest, yo. Are you guys sharing the same patrol here? Because we're besties. I never do anything without her, and he never does anything without me. Does anything? That's right, does anything. He never does. Give you $1 for a bracer. They're missing their Frost Nova, I guess is what's happening there. Oh, they're split. Can I get this mob really quick? Yes. Yes, we can. A little greedy right there. Got me that time. Bracer. Oh, I used this.
Well done.
There it is. All right. Stam and Spirit Boots just dropped there. All right, let's turn this in. Thank you. I buffed her up, but I can't have hers. Man, it's so good, though. It's a great one. Mark of the Wild is awesome. Blessing of Kings is damn good, too, but Mark is a, you know, it's 30 minutes. I think Blessing of Kings is, what, 10 minutes? 5? I think it's 10. All right, milady. Did you watch? Were you impressed?
Hello.
How you doing?
Del Nadris. Be careful.
Okay. We've had this quest before. Light of a Loon, which I am not going to use. I'm not...
Farewell.
It's not acceptable to me in this particular challenge to use it. It's essentially like using a health pot, except it's better than a health pot, I believe. And the water doesn't compare to what we have.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck to you. Let's head straight to the north. We'll turn in this quest and head for the Howling Vale after that. Hello there. Love the way the noise, the sound effect they use for these. Of course, she's not going to say anything to me. %, taken from Lord of the Rings, which is awesome to me. Love it. Just about 6 p.m. here. When does this come out? This comes out on I think the 14th. According to my calendar, it's Orthodox New Year. I'm not even real sure what that means. I'm assuming it's a Jewish religious holiday of some kind. It may not even be religious. I don't know. I don't know anything. I know what I know. Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. Some of you know the reference. I know what I know if you know what I mean. Yeah, we do, Edie. Kind of a cool little guitar. Guitar is very cool in that song, but I was never really a big fan. I couldn't even name another song that she did.
Hi!
Hi!
What is nature's call?
Don't know. I don't know what it is, man. The rod's design is simple. Okay. Here, I made a pun, didn't I? Druidic in nature. I'm so funny. I didn't have time to read what you said. She says, the rod's design is simple. Dartroll didn't use his arcane knowledge in its creation. It is more druidic in nature. Okay, I see what you did there.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. We know what this is. We did do this on Mr. Nakey Pants, I think. Who knows what character it might have been. We'll go do that, and then we'll go to the Howling Vale. I wonder if any of you are old enough to remember Wolfman Jack. Don't think he was in the 50s. I think he was around in the 60s and 70s. He was a radio jockey, disc jockey, with a very unique voice. He had his own little thing. Real hairy dude with the beard. Kind of weird looking eyes. If you look real close at the map, you can see a trail to get up to where we need to go. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There's not much detail on the map zoomed in like that, but there's a trail there. You can kind of see it right here. It goes around this way. Whatever you say, whatever you say. Oh boy. Probably my last episode. Actually, I might actually record. I'm going to be starting a new game. Rise of the Tomb Raider, man. It came highly recommended. I played the original Tomb Raider way back. I guess it was the 90s. Yeah. Like mid-ish 90s, maybe? I don't know. Can't really remember. All right, we'll return to her, but we're going to make our way this way right now. Oh, come on. Don't. Ooh. Thought I was going to get glitched in that tree there. Can't heal him.
Hail!
How's it going, bro? Watch out for those guards. bub. You want another one? Yes. You through? Not even close, bud. Anybody know the reference from that slight couple of lines there? Brat Pack, not Rat Pack, Brat Pack. John Hughes, pretty sure. Judd Nelson. Emilio Estevez. Molly Ringwald. The dark-haired girl, Ali Sheedy. And of course, the blonde-headed kid who was in high school when he did that. The hell's his name? Anthony Michael Hall. Yeah. Pretty big hint. They had a club. And that's just what they called it. But they got together around breakfast time. Was it a club? I guess so. It's one way to look at it. I was in a lot of clubs. Yeah. I did a lot of detention. I did a fair amount of detention. Until I got sick of it. Then what'd you do, E? E. Then what'd you do? Well, then I got expelled. Oh, boy. All right, we got to be careful in here. This isn't like a walk in the park. I'm thinking I'm just going to stroll up in here and start slaying Worgans. I mean, we're going to slay them, but close to our level here. Some of them might be level 30. Tendon rip, you say? Ouch. More painful than a muscle tear? I would say yes, but I don't know. Well, I should be able to tell you because I've done both of those things. The tendon rip was a micro tear. The muscle tear, honestly, thinking about it now, it was more painful. But had it been like a full tear of a tendon, then that's surgery, right? You're in big trouble. One of my shoulders got so bad in between. I mean, it'd been bad for several years, but it got to a point where it started to come out of socket all the time when I was working out, or if I just reached a certain way, it would come out of socket. And it got to the point one time where it didn't go back into socket. And it was like that for nearly 2 days. I had to go to the emergency room where they were able to force it back in, but I did have surgery on it. I had a full thickness tear of my labrum, and my rotator cuff was torn. There were like 3 or 4 bone spurs. And while they were doing the surgery, they didn't see this in the x-rays they took, but the doctor told me afterwards, while they were repairing it, they saw that my bicep was like 90-something% detached from the bone. The little ligament or whatever it is that holds your muscle to the bone, it was almost torn off. It had been bad for close to 7-8 years. It was giving me a lot of trouble. My other shoulder, I think, is in the same situation right now. It's not as bad as the other one was, but it's the same thing. It comes out of socket and stuff sometimes. I let it go too long. I need to have another surgery, but I don't have the insurance to do anything like that. That would be, it would be tens of thousands of dollars at least. Probably more than that. So I sit and suffer until I guess it's, I can't take it anymore. And then I'll have to figure out a payment plan or something, I guess. Good times. Comes from years of heavy weight training, doing military presses incorrectly for a long time, and also mixed martial arts, boxing, and various martial art forums. UFC fighting a little bit, just amateur level. I don't know if that's the right terminology. Terror Wolf? Look how they spell wolf. May as well put a V right there. Wolf. Terror Wolf. We don't need to run down there. You can come this way to get the quest done here. Oh boy, pretty close right there. We had a patrol coming. There's a caster too. It looks like. Anyway, this is what you're looking for right here. No, he's not a caster. You have Princess Leia pop up here. Was it Leah or Leia? There she is. I think it's Leia, right? Princess Leia. Where are my nerds at? Veil of Shadows. Healing effects reduced by 75%. Yikes. Pretty rough. See, can I get out this way? Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Definitely. I always spelled that wrong, that word incorrectly for the longest time. Definitely. I don't know. My brain just couldn't do it, man. I do this with a lot of words. I have to come up with like some little way of remembering how to spell it. So I think the way that I spell that if I'm typing it out, I go define it and then ELY. I can't actually, is it LY, ELY? I have a little saying. It's define in it, and then the rest of it, however you fucking spell it. I've done that with a lot of words. Arkansas, when I was in grammar school, Arkansas was such a weird word for me. So I just said Arkansas, right? Because I could spell Kansas. It's an easy one. You just put the AR in front of it, Arkansas. Mississippi, everybody learned how to spell that the same, at least here in the States. There was like a little rhythm. Mississippi, right? It's just like a little, I don't know if it was part of a song. I don't think it was. It's just like a little rhythm. Hope you remember it. There's a couple other words like that as well. In February is the weirdest. It has like the silent R. It's the weirdest word to me. February. It's how it looks like it's spelled. Dun, dun, dun. Any'll do. I figure out what I want for dinner. I don't know. I don't have a lot of options. I never do. Very few options. But it won't be anything unhealthy. Usually. It's not always, like amazing for me, but it gets way better than choices most people make, which I'm proud of. Yeah, you sound like a dick about it too. It's easier to do because, I'm alone. I live by myself, right? If you're somebody who's living with somebody, and especially, you're married with kids and stuff, it's probably different. It's unless you were strict and, you and your partner ate healthy when you met and you kept that going after kids and all of that. But I don't know these days. I respect it a lot. I really do, man. The dedication, the willpower. Whenever I see somebody with like an amazing body, it's really inspiring to me. Especially here in America, as silly as that sounds, and maybe it doesn't sound that silly. It's not silly to me, but where most of the food, the vast majority of it, is just this highly processed, sugary, high fructose corn syrup, just basically garbage. It's just chemically preserved with dyes, and you kind of do have to go out of your way to eat healthy. I think I talked about this before, but I was watching something about nutrition, and this guy said something, and it made a huge impact on me. He's like, have you ever noticed how there's always a healthy section in a grocery store? And he's like, what does that say about everything else in the store? And it really kind of hit me like, wow, exactly. Shouldn't it be the other way? Shouldn't there be like a junk food section and everything else is healthy?
Is
No.
there trouble? Hi.
Hi! The NPC's voice always cracks me up. We are actually really close to leveling up here. I didn't think we would do it. But we can, let's just kill a few things on the way back. And with the quest turned in, maybe we level up here. It's not very exciting. Because we can't choose a talent point and it's an odd level, but still. I can't do anything about curses. Right? Yeah, only mages. Well, mages in some other class. It might be shamans or druids or something. They can get rid of curses. Oh, they have like a charge that they do. Kind of a rough one. I kind of wish I hadn't screwed with that thing. But we don't get credit for these low-level bears. Bars. You guys hungry? There's a bunch of shadow stag horn things. They're only interested in the flesh of humans, dwarves, gnomes. Maybe a night elf. Not much to eat on an undead. A Tauren. That's a buffet right there. Uh-huh. Gross. What are we getting? Stag meat. I'm assuming there's a recipe for that somewhere. It's a white item. So if you don't know this about World of Warcraft, the difference between an item in gray, like see how the writing is gray, and then this is white. White items can be used by players in professions, usually, or something else. It's useful somehow. Not always just professions, but if it's gray, it's just garbage. It's just vendor it. That's why it has the gold coins right there. But those gold coins, I think, is an add-on that I'm using. That shows me that. That is the correct buff to give me, but I cannot have it. You're too good to me, my lady. Treat me shittier. I don't deserve to be treated well. No, I don't get credit for that thing. That was my thinking, and still kind of is even today. It's not a good way to be, but it's... That's all part of the gift of trauma. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. It's a magical thing. It's a time machine. Mm-hmm. Can take you back in time and keep you there. That's why it's important to, well, I mean, it's not important, but some people like being alone. I primarily like being by myself, but that's also attached to some of my problems. But it's wonderful if you're able to find somebody who sees your worth. I mean, everybody's worthy of love, obviously. but sees unique qualities in you that you don't see in yourself or don't believe they're there. Am I listening to a Dr. Phil podcast? No, that guy is a douche, man. Come on. He's one of the biggest hypocrites. I don't know. I can't even really honestly say that because I've never watched. I've seen bits and pieces years and years ago, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of people with shows like that who basically invite people with specific issues and then basically talk about, I don't know what he does, but I think a lot of it is they sensationalize a little bit and they're trying to call people out and, you know, especially the Jerry Springer stuff. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I was never able to watch stuff like that. I never understood how people could watch shows like that at all. That's a whole different thing. I don't know. Maybe the dude's good. I heard somebody, they were talking about something, and it was about Dr. Phil. He invited this dude onto his show. It's just one example. But it was about, I think it was the bum fights, dude. There used to be this guy who did bum fights, is what it was called. Kind of terrible, man, really. Dr. Phil had him on the show, but the guy came onto his show dressed as Dr. Phil and basically pointed out to him that he did the exact same thing, pretty much. Exploited people for profit is essentially what the guy said. Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? Let's see if we level up here. 31. Will we get it?
How may I help? Goddess watch over you.
Not even close.
Be careful.
It's not even close, man. How are we doing on time up here? We're like 50 minutes in. All right, well, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, it doesn't really mean much. We can't choose a talent or anything. We'll hit it next episode. That's what we'll do.
What brings you here?
I have some stuff to sell, milady.
Farewell.
I really do need to get to...
Feel free to browse.
Let's hook these people up. Some better fortitude here. 3 fortitudes, I'm out of mana. There we are. Let me take a look at the map here. I have 3 quests to turn in here. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Magic fingers. I'm going to hide up here so I don't get any more buffs. Sound like I'm going through this dresser drawers here, or whatever that thing's called. The book for first aid. To get it, we would come through the wetlands. Yeah, it's definitely the easiest way. Menethil Harbor. Just have to stay on the road. We have to go into the keep, but not too bad. It's pretty easy to get in. You could also get Refuge Point. Maybe we do that next episode. Who knows what's going to happen. But I do want to thank you for hanging out for a little bit. Look at this. We got some cool little pictures. I wonder if Prickly Productions did those. Beautiful. Take care. Iron Man and myself will catch you in the next episode.
It's been fun.
Peace.